Commissioner Berg and Acting Commissioner Kelly. I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity to testify. This afternoon, I will be speaking to you in regards to my brother Robert and how extremely long wait lists for residential placement are affecting the quality of his life. My name is Cecelia Reilly, and I am an advocate for my 54-year-old brother. Robert has cerebral palsy, intellectual disability, and currently suffers from severe depression. My brother lives and has lived with my parents his entire life. 2 years ago, my father passed away, and now my 90-year-old mother is Robert's primary caregiver. My parents did the best they knew how in caring for my brother. Due to the fact that he had a disability, they believed that making all decisions for him would be best. Sadly, he was never given the chance to lead a life with any kind of independence. Robert had no say where he might want to live. All decisions, big and small, were decided for him. There was never a question of him living anywhere else but in his parents' home. Prior to my father's death, I requested that we sit down and discuss Robert's future. This was a sore subject we never discussed as a family. I sought guidance from a friend who works as a transition lineage coordinator for the Department of Education. It was at this time that I applied for group residence within the community. After this, I was introduced to the waiting list. According to OPWDD Residential Request Summary, I found out that in just New York City alone, as of April 2013, the number of people waiting for residential placement was 3,605 individuals, and 815 people have been on the list for 6 or more years. Each month, I call to inquire where Bob falls on the list. Each time I am told there are no openings for non-ambulatory individuals. When I informed OPWDD that my brother is currently living with his aging mother in a non-accessible home, he was moved to a high-priority placement. There are 1,241 people on that list. These numbers are daunting. The question of what will happen to my brother when my mother passes is something I struggle with each day. Bob and I have discussed his living in a group residence where he would have the opportunity to become his own person, develop a greater independence and sense of self. Living in a community residence would offer him that chance. Until recently, Bob has never really been given a chance to make any choices in his life. Bob and I visited a residence where he had dinner with those who lived there. On his visit, he connected with a resident who he used to work with at a workshop many years ago. This visit offered Bob the opportunity to make a connection with a peer whom he had something in common with. Together, Bob and I discussed the opportunities that are out there for him. He deserves the chance to take a role in his own life and choose where he wants to live and participate in the activities of his choice. The New Front Door Initiative is about giving people with disabilities the opportunity to pursue their dreams and live the life of their choice. This transformation of services is not about money, but a value issue. This is about allowing greater integration into the community and a richer life. Thank you once again for giving me this opportunity to speak to you today. We must be creative in our efforts to solve this issue. I offer you the assistance of myself and other interested partners to work with you on eliminating these waiting lists and getting people into a place they can call home. Thank you.